Alright folks, welcome back to the channel. This is a video on installing the race bodywork on my 2021 Aprilia RSV4 Factory. So in the first part I just removed the headlight fairing. In the second part, a friend of mine, Matt, and I work on making the race bodywork fit the OEM frame. And then the third part is just a view of the finished product. I think it's come together really nicely. So let's go over to the garage and I'll show you how to remove the headlight fairing. Alright, so you should be familiar with taking out the side fairings and the bottom fairings. So that part is already done. And what is unusual for the usual, run-of-the-mill modifications and accessories that one installs is removal of the front headlight fairing. And so that's what I'm going to focus on. So if you look in there, I don't know how well you can see it, but there are 3 bolts. This is one, there's one back there, and then this one. So these 3 bolts are holding, 3 on this side and 3 on the right-hand side. They're holding the front fairing to the frame. And so let's go ahead and, loosen those and take them off, and then we'll get back. Alright, so if you're in the race mode, it doesn't show you any warning in the race map. But if you were to switch out of the race map, and change to the road map, and then exit, you can see that there is a warning. So let's see what happens if we plug in this emulator. Alright, now to plug this emulator in, you'll see that there are 2, I'm going to call these little fins. That's one, and these, and this one here. So 2 small little fins that are sticking out. And so those 2 fins, get this, those 2 fins will match these 2 fins here. That's one fin here, and there's another fin there. Alright, so that's done. And I'm going to zip tie this somewhere over there. But I want to turn the engine on and make sure that we don't have a warning light. And like I said, this thing I think gets used only if and when you want to convert your dashboard into a GPS lap timer. So let's turn this on and see if that's taking care of the warning light. Yay! Sweet! No more warning light. All right. Perfect. I bought these from a company called Moto X Precambi, I think. Not I think, but they are based out of Italy. And so the finish is, quite impressive. I bought the XTrenta model, so I thought I'd get a kick out of that. So it's purple and red and silver. The paint job is just amazing. It looks fantastic. Now, I don't know how well it's going to fit, so I've got my buddy Matt Mueller, my buddy, who's going to come and help me install this. I've already removed the stock fairings, and then once we get going, I'll give you all an update, and of course a picture of what it looks like, you know, after everything is installed. So it took about a month from the time I placed the order to it arriving at home. These guys send it through Italy post, and then it gets picked up by USPS, so it's not UPS. And then you can kind of track it, but it just shows up at your front door, and they almost always want a signature. And of course I wasn't at home, so because I was tracking it, and MotoX Pre-Cambi sends you notifications, I knew that it had arrived and that the postman, the letter carrier, took it back to the post office, and so I had to go over there, sign for it, and pick it up. So all of that stuff took about a month. There was really no damage en route except the front fairing. You can see a little chip over there. So I did inform MotoX Pre-Cambi, and they said they were going to file an insurance claim and see about replacing that. But they asked me to go ahead and install it and use it until they were able to get me a new one. So this is the premium paint, and I'll just go over what all I have. So this here is the seat, the cushion, and then this is the back side of the upper fairing, and then this is the belly pan. You can see it comes with stickers and decals already installed. You'll see that later. So that's the lower belly pan, and this is the upper fairing, and it comes with the windshield, and of course this is the tank protector, and this is the front mud guard. And again, you can see it comes with the decal, the B Racers decal, obviously the Aprilia Racing decal. And this are winglets. So the winglets get attached to the upper fairing. And then I went ahead and bought a bunch of fasteners. And then that are some additional decals. So all of this stuff was neatly packed into a big box with bubble wrap like this. So again, it was, you know, pretty impressive coming all the way from Italy, and for the most part it arrived with little to no damage except for that one little nick for which a replacement is being processed. All right, well, looks are one thing. The main thing is how it fits, and so yeah, I'm waiting for my friend, and he and I are going to try to get this thing installed today and hopefully be able to take it out to the track tomorrow. So I will give you an update. Until then, patience, my friends. front is almost done, pretty much done, not just almost done. And Matt's working on the tail section. I tell you, this thing fits pretty well. The tail section does.
Well, that's where they think the hole should be.
Master mechanic at work.